This Sten class is currently being used by pro players all across Vanguard right now, and I'm going to explain why it's so overpowered. And on top of showing you every single attachment, I'm also going to show you the perks you need to run with this gun because it makes it way more overpowered. Now, if you want to throw your eyes down to the bottom left of the screen, you will see that the stat chart for this gun is actually very, very good, and I'm going to explain why it's so overpowered because the secret is actually not in the stats. You can see the firepower isn't insane and the speed is not insane either. But I'm going to explain there's a few secret attachments that don't actually show up on the stats that make it that overpowered. I'm going to go through every single attachment and I'm going to explain to you why it's this overpowered. When you look at the M1929 silence, this is what we're running for our muzzle. We're going to get our 1 sound suppression and we're going to get our 1 accuracy, and we do lose a bit of speed from it, but we're chilling with it because, again, that sound suppression means we're off the map. Now, the barrel is the SA 65mm rapid, and that's going to give us fire rate. So that's going to draw up our firepower, but obviously when your gun shoots faster, it's going to bounce around a bit more, so we lose accuracy and sprint to fire speed. We do get them back, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. And going over to our optic, if you can run the MK3, where is it here now, the MK3 reflector, this thing is pretty overpowered and it's probably my favorite sight in the whole game. Definitely stick it on. You need your gun high enough level though, and if you can't get that on it, I guess run the slate reflector. This thing is pretty clean with it too. Then for your stock, you're going to run the Gawain Folding 43S. This thing is what actually allows it to get a lot faster. So we're going to get +2 hip fire accuracy, +1 aim walk movement speed, +1 aim down sight speed, and +1 sprint to fire speed. Our cons are pretty heavy too. We're going to get accuracy and recoil during sustained fire -1. We're going to get flinch resistance -1 and recoil recovery -1. So a lot of things to do with recoil there, and just overall control of the gun go down. That is not the best, but obviously this is an SMG, so it doesn't need to have the best control because we're going to be generally close to our opponents as we possibly can be. So it's a run and gun style class if I didn't explain that at the start. When you go to take a look at the grip here, we're running the SMLE pistol grip. This gives us +2 sprint to fire speed, +1 hip fire accuracy, and again, we're losing recoil control and accuracy. So we're losing a lot of accuracy and control of the gun so we can get it to be as fast as it possibly can be. And over time, if you keep practicing with this weapon, you will actually understand the gun's recoil pattern, and it will be 10 times easier to understand. Lengthened ammo. Okay, for your ammo type, make sure you're running this. This is going to give you +3 bullet velocity, meaning the bullet leaves the gun and it reaches your opponent in a much faster time. Basically means the bullets move faster. So that's very important that you have that. And definitely a good thing to put on. For magazine though, magazine I have nothing, because when you look at the way this affects the stats, I don't really like it. Okay, it doesn't really do much for me, so I don't have any magazine on because it either makes the gun too slow or it affects recoil, and like our recoil is bad enough as it is, so we don't want to make it worse. So I've literally not put a magazine. For our grip, we're running the granular grip. This gives us +1 aiming stability, +1 aim walk steadiness, and +1 aim walk movement. Again, we just wanted to get a bit of control back because we did lose a lot of recoil control, so we need some other sort of control, and that's what this grip offers. You can see our accuracy goes back up to a almost baseline, and our speed goes way up. Now, even on top of that, we have these 2 perks over here. We've got our proficiency and our kit. For the proficiency, we're rocking frenzy. Okay, that gives us health regeneration after kills. So because this gun is able to pick up kills and after kills after kills, it makes it so overpowered, and especially because it's such a fast weapon, we've got faster fire rate, we automatically get faster health regeneration after kills. So that's something you definitely want to rock. On top of that, we're rocking fully loaded. It gives us +1 max starting ammo. That's why we have 3 and then we go up to 4, so that's pretty nasty. Now, here's where things get real overpowered. With this run and gun style gun, imagine how light it is. Imagine the movement speed that we've put into this gun versus when we stick on our perks, okay? So I have cold-blooded on, but obviously you want to be rocking ghost. Then for this, you want to be rocking high alert. Trust me, rock high alert over radar, because high alert means that you're going to know when people are looking at your back or your left or your right, and therefore you're going to get a much better kill ratio out of it. You're going to get way more kills because you're going to die less. Therefore, you're going to get more streaks. And if you're getting more streaks, it means you're going to have UAVs and you don't need this. So you obviously want to be playing for kills and as many kills as you possibly can. And this helps you stay alive. So definitely run that over radar. Then for perk 3, I actually recommend run lightweight. Lightweight increases movement speed. Lightweight basically makes this class so overpowered because you're running around at a much faster speed. You can also try double time, where it says double the duration of tactical sprint, increase crouch movement speed by 30%. This is pretty overpowered as well. Or if you want to go with the option where you feel the gun is fast enough, run scavenger so that way you can get up, get all your ammo back as you go on, because you're going to be burning through the ammo with this gun. You have no idea how fast it shoots. Trust me. But with that said, I hope you enjoyed this video and make sure to subscribe. But with that said, on screen right now is an even more overpowered class setup that you definitely need to know and you definitely need to try. If you don't want to watch it, make sure you subscribe because I put videos up here every other day, and I'll see you in the next one.